Freen's bracelet mystery. Fans believe it was a gift from Becky. The Freen-Becky universe has once again exploded, and this time, the cause isn't an interview, a leaked clip, or a cryptic social media post. It's a bracelet. A simple silver bracelet that Freen wore during her recent public appearance, yet somehow managed to shake the entire fandom to its core. It wasn't flashy. It wasn't designer-level loud. But it had that one thing fans know how to spot instantly: significance, meaning, sentiment. And within minutes of the first photos hitting social media, Freen-Becky fans had already identified the bracelet as a familiar piece, one they believe Becky herself once wore. What followed was chaos, theories, edits, and a renewed wave of hope that perhaps, beneath all the silence and speculation, a quiet connection still exists between the two women who defined an era together. The moment that started it all. It happened during a routine press event. Cameras flashed, reporters called her name, and Freen walked in with her usual confidence, polished, warm, and focused. She waved at fans, posed for photos, and gave her interviews with that gentle calmness she's known for. But one detail couldn't be ignored. On her left wrist shimmered a bracelet, one the fandom had never seen her wear publicly before. It took exactly 14 minutes for the first fan account to post side-by-side photos showing Becky wearing a nearly identical piece earlier this year. And just like that, hashtag Freen bracelet, hashtag Becky gift, and hashtag Freen-Becky evidence began trending. Fans react, hope, shock, and theories everywhere. The fanbase split into two beautifully chaotic groups. Those who believe the bracelet was a gift from Becky. Freen doesn't wear jewelry without meaning. This one is personal. She chose to wear that bracelet at a public event. She knew exactly what she was doing. The design is way too similar. There's no way this is a coincidence. These fans celebrated the moment as a soft comeback of their favorite duo, not through grand gestures, but through subtle, heartfelt symbolism. The cautious, but equally invested fans. Okay, let's stay calm. It could just be similar. We all adore them, but maybe the designs just match. Even if it is the same bracelet, maybe it doesn't mean what we think. But even the cautious group couldn't deny the emotional pull. The bracelet was not typical, not trendy. It had that handmade, meaningful charm that sparked questions. The bracelet's history, a detail fans didn't miss. Longtime Freen-Becky followers remembered something else. Becky once mentioned during a behind-the-scenes vlog that she loved gifting small, personal items to people close to her. Necklaces, bracelets, rings, items with sentimental value. Fans quickly resurfaced the clip, connecting the dots and building the narrative. Becky gives meaningful jewelry, Freen wears a new bracelet, fans notice, theory explodes. One fan summed it up perfectly. If Becky gave it, Freen would never say it. She just wears her feelings quietly. Freen's reaction to the buzz, subtle but noticed. 2 days after the topic went viral, Freen posted an Instagram story, just a simple photo, no text. Fans zoomed in. The bracelet was still on her wrist. This detail alone intensified the entire conversation. If it were just for the event, she wouldn't still be wearing it. If it were just styling, she wouldn't include it in a personal post. Her choice sparked even more theories. Is she sending a message? Is she acknowledging the fans without saying anything? Is it her quiet way of honoring a connection she still holds dear? Freen's silence has always been loud. This time, it felt deafening. What about Becky?
Her subtle move says a lot.
Just as the bracelet conversation peaked, Becky posted a photo carousel on her own Instagram. Nothing dramatic, nothing suspicious. Except, she wore a matching ring that fans remembered Freen once wore during a solo schedule last month. Another coincidence? Or a parallel moment? Freen-Becky fans don't believe in coincidences anymore. Industry insiders react carefully. When entertainment reporters asked stylists and insiders about the bracelet, the responses were measured but telling. One stylist said, "Freen doesn't wear something unless she's comfortable with its story." Another insider commented, "Personal jewelry in this industry is never random." No one confirmed anything. No one denied anything. The silence only added fuel. Why something so small matters so much. To outsiders, it may sound silly. A bracelet shouldn't trend worldwide. But to fans who followed Freen and Becky's journey from co-stars to beloved partners in on-screen chemistry, everything feels symbolic. A shared item, an unexpected mention, a familiar look, a matching moment. These small pieces create a puzzle fans have been trying to understand for nearly 2 years. The bracelet wasn't just jewelry, it was the possibility of something unspoken. The bigger picture, emotional connect over confirmations. The Freen-Becky fandom doesn't need press conferences. They don't need grand statements. They've always survived on moments filled with warmth, tension, familiarity, and soft affection. Freen's bracelet wasn't a declaration, but it was a signal, intentional or not, that something still lingers in the space between them. And fans felt it, deeply. Final thoughts. A bracelet, a memory, a mystery. Whether the bracelet truly came from Becky or not, it sparked the kind of emotional wave only Freen-Becky can inspire. It reminded fans of the magic they once shared, the chemistry that changed an entire culture of fandom storytelling, and the intimate symbols that connect people long after the cameras stop rolling. Maybe it was a gift. Maybe it was coincidence. Maybe it was something only they understand. But in that small silver glimmer on Freen's wrist, fans saw something bigger. Possibility. Feeling. A story that refuses to fade. And as always, the world is watching.